Lovelocks back by popular demand for today. So, Sweet Assassin, I hope you're watching. Also, I'm streaming because I really like playing this game. I made a couple adjustments to the sound just because I watched a bit of my last video and noticed the music's a bit overpowering. So hopefully this will sound a bit better.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
That's right, so that kind of caught you up with what we learned last time. And after learning about the Crones, which she neglected to mention initially, she also mentioned that she wanted to get this lantern, this magic lamp, which I wonder if there's a genie. This magic lamp that the elf promised her. We decided to help her out with that because she helped us out getting this far.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Take this. Oh. Wraith. Do not like the traps, I believe. Just the one?
Seems we did something wrong.
That's all you got? So we've got two things to ignite. Let's just take a look at this.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right, let's see if we can solve this.
So we've got 4 things to light. What was the okay.
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament.
And
the third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
we know that one's not the first one.
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames.
First light his fire dared not march on the end. Okay, so it's not the last one.
Light his fire,
probably this one.
lit up like a charm.
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament.
Okay, that's this one.
The third kept close to his faithful beast. Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Okay, so what was the third one?
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast.
They both
The
have.
fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept
Played a
beneath
tune.
flickering stars.
Okay, so that's the fourth.
What?
Excellent. Anything else in this room? No.
Looks like some elven sanctuary.
More swallows.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she
The
was
gull.
buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Answer my question! What does it do? Sage's notes. Day 3275, or 3875. Final conclusions regarding the lamp. That's a lot of days. My experiences with the magic lamp unequivocally confirm that by using it active centers... What? Unequivocally confirm that by using it, active centers of condensed spiritual energy can be coaxed into contact and can communicate a limited set of the being's last memories. Lara Doran's remains, however, emit entirely inert spiritual energy despite the violent conditions of her death, which should have strengthened the desired tendency. Lara remains silent. At this point, further research on lamps enabling contact with the dead seem entirely useless for my purposes. So this is meant to contact the dead, that lamp. Cavalry boots. I wonder how this is. That looks like it's a bit better. But it could just be... Is that what it is? That one's got a rune though, so I think I'll stick with that. Wild Hunt Warrior Sword. Nope. Alright, no upgrades thus far. That armor still looks a bit stupid. Like, this is the one that I replaced, which looks stupid, and this one looks a bit better, but also kind of stupid. That one's not bad, but it's also far worse. What does this one look like? Some fashion Witcher. I don't like the red bits, otherwise it'd be fine. Alright, enough dilly-dallying. I love that. I wish I could do that. Just light fires.
going.
Come on, come on. Speaking of dilly-dallying.
Someone placed an illusion here.
On. And now we're out.
Ah, at last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
A favor? Yes, we
I'll
will
stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kira.
Think of what she could do in the bedroom. The magic lamp quest completed. I'm going to meditate. Get my potion on. How many of those alcohols do I have left? It's the strong stuff. Probably not the ale. I like how we're just carrying around like a mug of ale in her backpack. It's probably like alchemy. It's oil. Essence. That's probably like the stuff. Which case? In this dwarven spirit. Oh, Temerian rye. It's funny that we just use alcohol to, like, you know, just like in the real world, we use alcohol to, you know, regain the strength of potions. Okay, so we just completed the witch quest. So we can continue this quest that the Barons put us on to find his family. And then he promises to give us more information about Ciri. We could do Ladies of the Wood, so this is following up on the quest that we just did. To find the Crones of Crookback Bog, who Ciri's probably had the encounter with. Visit Triss in her house. Ciri's trail took Geralt to Novigrad, another city. It would take seas of ink to describe the city accurately. It is suffice it to say that the seat of the church, the eternal fire, a bustling port city and a haven for artists, and all sorts of other shady characters. Yet Novigrad at this time was not the city Geralt knew from his earlier travels. War raged throughout the known world, and rich cities often proved tempting morsels to armies on the march. It was clear at this time that this particular morsel had both Radovid and Emir greedily licking their chops. Within the city, the Temple Guard acted with impunity under the command of a cankerous snot named Caleb Meng, and with the support of that terror-spreading band of zealots, the Witch Hunters. Meanwhile, the kingpins of the city underworld still held much of it in their sleazy grasp. Finding Ciri here would be like searching for a needle in a burning haystack. Geralt would clearly need some assistance. Luckily, an old acquaintance of his now lived in Novigrad. Her name was Triss Marigold. We're not going to do that yet. But, can I do any of these secondary? Oh, yeah, we could go back to Kira. Well, at heart. I kind of want to do one of these contracts. Shrieker. Nah, let's go see Kira. Geralt and Kira's journey to the Elven Mage's Lair had forged a tight bond between them. The kind, harrowing life-or-death experiences forged between soldiers at war, students during exam week. And so, when it was all over, Kira invited Geralt to stop by her hut sometime, in a way that suggested she did not mean for an afternoon of tea and crumpets. Excellent. Come, Roach. Appear out of nowhere and take me to my lady fair. Now,
Whoa!
where's this boat meant to take us? Looks like it takes us over here. Not quite sure what that is yet. I wonder if we can hit some question marks on the way back. Wow, that's far. Right, I don't see any signposts about either. It's the cave. Let's check these out.
Not so fast, Roach. That's it, Roach.
I'm going to take this by foot because I want to collect some of these herbs because we're really close to creating some of these concoctions, and they look. The hell is that? They look quite powerful to me, so. Just gonna pick stuff up along the way. Can you not? There we go. Specters. So, one of the things that I want to craft is the specter oil. Arenaria. That would be handy right now. So let's just look around a bit more. Like a white flower, it looks like. Oh. That's the genitalia plant. That's what I like to call it. More specters. Wow, there's a lot down there. Never seem to find what I'm looking for. It's genital plants. Alright. Wow, that sounds pretty hardcore. Alright. Save it. Let's do this. And what are they weak to again? Pretty sure it's the trap sign. Cursed ones. Berserkers. Botchlings. Ugh. Specters. Those are the race. Moondust. Spectre oil, obviously. Erden and Quen. Moondust. I don't even have the Moondust recipe. Alcohol. Oh, that's cool. I can make alcohol. Okay. And some scary looking dudes. What am I getting myself into? Alright, let's do this. Oh my god, look at how many dudes. Oh, there's a bunch of dead bodies there. So.
Come on.
God. Oh man, they're way more powerful than me. This is not a good idea at all. No. No. I'm not there yet. Those are level 13. They're more than double my level, and there's a lot of them. He took me out in one shot. Like, maybe I could do it, but that would take a lot of effort. Alright, let's get back to Kira. It's pretty far. Oh, I could probably take the boat to there. Let's try that out. I'm curious about this boat. If I'm dropping any frames. Nope. No frames dropped. Awesome. Hey. Sound. This is not like a fast traveling thing. Okay. I don't get it. Okay. Well, whatever. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. It's gonna be... It's white, isn't it? This is what I'm looking for. Those parts of these. That's it. No, Molly Arrow. Fuck, there's so many different fucking herbs in this
Come
game.
on.
Pardon my French. Okay, it's like
Let's go.
triangular-ish or diamond star-like white flower. Doesn't look like that.
Slow now.
No.
Come on, Rose.
It's parsley, I think. Why am I going this way? I like my medieval GPS. Turn left. Here. Oh shit. No, sir. Let me get off my horse before you kick my ass. The warrior that sounds like my last name. Shiza. Woo! Alright, come here. This guy does like a double attack, if I remember correctly. Die! Nice. Oh. Hand fiber. What? Okay, here's a signpost. Oh, the other thing that I noticed when I was watching Epic Name Bros YouTube videos is these signposts have like lore associated with them. So this says, and you know how much I love reading about lore. Duen Han, religious site where the old gods are worshipped. Oh, I wonder if there's a statue here to fix. See, like I wouldn't have even investigated this if I'd not read that. Yeah, there's some loot. Hunting gauntlets. Yeah, so there it looks like there's some offerings here. A little bench to worship on. I wonder if this is part of that quest. Let's see. Defenders of the Faith. Yep, see?
Destroyed this one too.
Destroyed it, it's like, it's just knocked over. You know, like I don't get the feeling that Geralt's particularly religious, but I think he probably believe in karma, and I mean, this doesn't hurt, right? It certainly helps people. And then I can fast travel. So yeah, so like this sign here says Midcops, typical farming settlement, which the worst of the fighting has left untouched, but which famine now grips all the same. One of the larger villages in this region. Where else? We've been to Crow's Perch. After Viserid, its previous owner, panicked at the news that armies were approaching and fled to Fyke Island. This castle became home to Philip Strenger, alias the Bloody Baron, along with his family and entourage. And then we started over here, Hangman's Tree. During the war, both sides committed acts of exorbitant cruelty meant to keep the conquered populaces in check. And that included hanging a bunch of dudes on a tree. Then we went to Mulbradale, one of the oldest villages in the region, owes its name to a certain undereducated assassin. Hey, have you been watching from the beginning, or did you just tune in? It was named to a certain undereducated botanist who could not discern one kind of tree from another, and so called them all mulberries. And we went here, and at the crossroads, a sizable establishment able to accommodate a crowd of travelers and revelers. Wolven Glade, which is where I think we saw those carvings in the stones. Long time ago, when this land was ruled by forest spirits and ancient gods, living would come here to pay their respects to the dead in the way their holy tomb commanded. Walk thee in darkness on a path of blood, standing under bare sky, naked before the gods and their messengers. We went to Heatherton. The inhabitants of the village were relieved when they learned the paths of the marching armies had shifted slightly and passed their village by. Then one night they changed their mind. Yeah. I think there was a battle ground somewhere. I think it was like here. Just tuned in. You better started streaming again. I started 15 minutes ago or so. Black Bow. This village takes its name from the unwanted limbs loggers used to bring here to burn, leaving stacks of charred logs behind. The locals, however, prefer the old legend which holds that their village was founded by a prominent member of an ancient race of tree people. Hangman's Alley. The road is lined with the hang bodies of peasants who opposed their new rulers or had the bad luck of happening across bandits who had nothing against adding another dangling installation to the boulevard scenery. Lots of hung people in this area, that's for sure. Oh, and this is where we rescued the barber. So we had a pretty nasty fight here against a bunch of deserters or peasants. And then, so we're back off to Midcops. I think those are the only places we've been to here. That's kind of cool that you can also track where you've been based on those signposts. So I'm just going to fast travel to Midcops. So, Sweet Assassin, what you missed was we helped the sorceress to find her magic lamp. And then she invited us back to her place to get to know each other better. So I'm doing that that quest right now. Otherwise, I would hunt you down and lock you up in a room with a computer and games, and make me stream. I said at the beginning of the stream, this one's just for you.
Move it! That's it, Roach.
I played the game already. Which game?
Whoa!
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed
She
them
talking
into a
to?
pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
Slip in. You see who she's talking to? some phantom. They're gonna keep talking? No, they're just gonna stare at each other. You played the whole game, eh? You went off and you finished the game. Hmm.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt,
Probably using the lamp.
you gave me quite a start.
But now the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
You invited me back. I think this lamp has some way to communicate with it. Yeah, in one day. Not even a day, in like a couple hours. So this lamp, from what I read in that that note, it has some way to allows people to communicate with the dead. But let's just
Why do you want the
see
lamp?
what she
You
says.
just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Yeah.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Probably himself. I already asked her these things, I think. She have stuff for sale?
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Ooh. Lots of recipes. So I've got 105 gold, and one of these costs more than 100. And she doesn't buy weapons. She want more books? They're all 1 gold. That's not worth selling. I don't really want to sell these mutagens. They're not even worth that much. Okay, so I'm not buying any of this shit from her. Unless... Yes. I'm gonna buy this. Hold on. Alchemy. Yeah, I need 3 Araneria. I stopped streaming after like 2 hours. I couldn't be asked for some reason. Couldn't be asked to continue streaming, or... So I need 3 of these. I'm fucking buying them. I'm tired of looking for these things. And then, what else do I need for these, let's make this. Good. Draconid oil. What's the best decoction? Reduces damage received based on armor and inventory weights. Less weight carried and lighter armor means less damage is taken. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's an English thing. You mean can't be bothered? That's the way that I would read that, or I would say it. Can't be bothered to stream. Less weight carried. Maybe they say it differently in England. I can't build that anyways. I don't have the mutagen. So we got the Griffin. Taking damage raises damage resistance up to an upper limit for the remainder of the fight. 100% toxicity? Ooh, I didn't read that before. Significantly limits the duration of knockdown. That's, I don't think that's that good. But that does seem good. Even if it is 100% toxicity. No, it can't be asked. Deal with it. Alright, I'll deal with it. Brionia. Let's see if she's got some Brionia. Nope. But what is this? Potion of Clearance. Returns all spent ability points to the available pool so that you can redistribute. Oh, cool. It's like a reset. That's kind of cool. Great, fuck this shit. She doesn't have that. Maybe she's got... Be right back, okay. Some of these... Bomb... Yeah, I don't really want to pay for those. So I could do this one. Moonwraith decoctions. If you limits the duration of knockdown, hypnosis, stun, and blindness. I mean, forgot seeds. See if she's got that. She does, I think. No, she doesn't. Oh, yeah, she's got. Okay, let's do this one. I think that probably come in handy. I don't even realize it yet. So it takes the Noonwraith mutagen, yeah. And the genital petals. Orphan spirits. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that's what that other slot's for. Alright! I'm gonna wait for a Sweet Assassin to come back before I fulfill this request. Let me just see if there's anything else.
The old witch who lived here left you a bunch.
She did indeed. I gather you...
Very much so.
How much? Wow, these are worth a lot, fair amount. Let's do that one. Wow. Okay. These are just other alchemy components that I can use for more of these things. Draconid oil. Maybe I should get some more of those. Forgot seeds. Yeah, she's got plenty. You're back, okay. Of course. Let's just do this one too.